everyone, how you all doing? Me Jehovah's Witness mother just dropped in about an hour ago. We had a good chat. Interesting. She asked about my sister. My sister's disfellowshipped, been disfellowshipped for a long time. But my mum said something interesting, and probably true as well. She said, look, as your mother, I love all my children. I just might not just love someone that doesn't love Jehovah. And I said, well, how do you know that someone who's disfellowshipped still doesn't have a love for Jehovah? I said, you don't, Mum. They just might not want to go to the Kingdom Hall. That doesn't mean that they've stopped loving the Creator. And she had to think about that, which is what I was glad she at least did ponder over it. So she's gone away now. Yeah, we left on good terms. She's not treating me like a disfellowship person, not by any means. She treated me quite well, in fact. You know, I felt happy that she came round. As soon as she came in, she saw all my studio. She saw like 4 cameras and everything else. And I said, oh, Mum, that's my online karaoke, because I belong to a karaoke site called singsnap.com. Bit of advertisement there. Yeah, I love that site. Absolutely wonderful site. And I've been a member of that for about 12 years. And I just do the odd karaoke song, mainly in the sort of holiday period. And I've just took a week off, and now it's a bank holiday, so I've just done a few songs. So over the last week, I think I've done about 10 songs. Elvis and Daniel O'Donnell and all sorts of stuff. You know, there's nothing better than having a sing. It is such an invigorating experience, and you leave yourself open for criticism, naturally, and there's a certain amount of pressure to sing in key and tune and all that. But I love it. I do love to have a sing. Anyway, getting back to me ma. She went upstairs and she was looking for the projector, because I think I said to her, I think it's upstairs somewhere. So she needs the projector, because I gave her the slides last week. So now she's got the slides. No doubt she's going to want the projector and the screen. And I thought it was in the loft, but as it happens, she says she can remember where it were. So I left her to it. And she just went upstairs, and she would have had a look at you upstairs as well. I don't know if she's going to report back to the elders and say, oh, he's got studio downstairs, he's got a studio upstairs. He said it was for online karaoke, but I think it might be for doing these apostate videos. Except they're not apostate videos, these. I'm not really that critical, am I, of my former religion? I just don't think it suits me to be like that. I leave that to others. Others are better at it than I am. So they can crack on with being as scathing and derogatory as they want. As long as it's not compulsion, I don't have to join in. It's all about enjoyment. Being on this journey, it's about saying what you need to say about the state of the world or about how you've been treated in the past, and not trying to knock someone's foundation from under them without replacing it with something else. And I find that if we need to replace someone's foundation, I suppose the best thing we can say is continue to have the same belief and trust that you had when you were serving God. And don't let that go, and keep that as your main focal point. And if you can't, if you're in a disfellowship state, obviously you can't attend the meetings, congregation and all that. That doesn't mean that you have to completely go in the opposite direction to what you used to be in. Because I'm not. Yeah, I've got a few bad habits. I'm not saying I haven't. I mean, who hasn't got bad habits at the moment? Right? You see, you're no longer putting on that personality. So what personality are you putting on? You're putting on the personality of the world. So I suppose that's probably what I've got on me now, the personality of the world. And very, very few fruities of the Spirit. They've long gone. Anyway, what I'm saying is, it was lovely for my mum to come round, didn't treat me or shun me in a bad way. I felt quite welcome. I made her welcome. And she asked about my sister, and then made the point of saying, it's only what your sister's done that I don't like. Of course I love your sister, and I love all my children. Mum, you'll do for me. That's all you say. You don't need to say any more than that. Because that sums up the whole thing, doesn't it? That tells it how it really is. So you're welcome anytime. Come anytime, Mum. I now know I haven't got a black mark next to my name, as far as my mum's concerned. As regards any of the other people in the congregation, I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, I'll see you again, peeps. Have a good bank holiday.